My dear brothers and sisters of Vishamana Samsthan, I'm so happy that you are organizing the International Day of Yoga. Ministry of Ayush took a decision to have 20 crores of people last year to practice the IDY yoga protocol. And they said they were able to almost reach 13 crores of people based on the self-report. This year it should be more. This can happen when all of us join together to make it possible. So I request all of you to see that you go through the yoga protocol of IDY and see that all people practice. Maximum number of people with whom you have the contact, your family, friends, relatives, members, and all their contacts. And that's how we can see that probably we will be able to prevent the further growth of COVID-19 in the future. It is predicted that we may have third wave also coming. So we have to prepare ourselves. By doing such wonderful protocol, practice regularly, we will be able to develop our entire immune system, make it very healthy, full of energy, vitality and power. And that's very necessary, particularly in the context also. Therefore, this time the IDY protocol is meant for health development, promotion of positive health and prevention of diseases. Last year, as many of you may know, Ministry of Ayush had set a target of 20 crores of people. 200 million people should practice in India the protocol for the International Day of Yoga, the IDY protocol. And this protocol of nearly 40 to 45 minutes involved the prayer, the loosening practices called Shitilikana Vyayama. Then we had the yogic postures, asanas. We had the pranayama, and we had the understanding dimensions of Jnana Yoga and the Sankalpa. Resolve that yes, we all work together as a synergetic whole to bring energy and vitality and peace throughout the world. And we were able to nearly get 13 crores of people to do that as per the self-addressed, self-told numbers by each organization, each ministry. This year, our goal is much bigger. Can you go even beyond 20 crores this year? Thanks to the COVID, we are all locked in the houses, locked in the states, and we have a lot of opportunity to participate in the whole event effectively. Therefore, in the houses itself, we can do that and see that we participate in the wonderful program, organize our own programs, and to all our friends and relatives and the entire family, you should be able to practice this at 7 a.m. every day and particularly on 21st. This year, Ministry of Ayush has officially thought of starting this 7 a.m. program from Japan. It was the thing that has been asked for, and now if it starts at 7 a.m. in Japan, it will be 3:30 here in India. So according to the time zone, in different countries, they all start practicing this at 7 a.m. and it goes on and on, and it may end in the western wing of the United States and the Canada, and that's how the day from morning 3:30 up to night 8:30, 9 o'clock, the whole day will be continuously be doing the yoga protocol. That's a wonderful theme that has come up. As we know, the integrated yoga protocol that has been designed consists all the four streams of yoga: Jnana Yoga, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, which will help to see that we bring yoga as a way of life. And contained in this four streams of yoga, embedded in this yoga protocol, it will help us to develop all our personalities and see that we bring equanimity and good well-being at the physical level, mental level, emotional level, and social level, including the spiritual level. So the present emphasis is to build health, to see that we do not succumb to the COVID, other infectious or viral diseases, prevent these ailments effectively. And this can happen easily because our immune system is a very strong army of billions of white blood cells, which are much bigger, 100 times bigger than the biggest viruses that we have found in the corona, 0.025 microns. And therefore, you have all the possibilities to keep ourselves healthy fully. Then, by chance the corona enters through the nose, it may happen. How many of them? Maybe thousands of them. Then we have the border security force, NK cells. So therefore, when you look at the probabilities of getting infected, it is least. It can happen only when your immune system is strong. But if it gets clouded, if it gets distorted, if it gets weakened, then you have the problem. What is the cause for such reduction, distortion? It's all, according to Patanjali says, avidya. the Kleshas can come. Klesha consists of the five, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha, as it says. Avidya can be at different levels. It can be mild, moderate, severe, or it could be very dormant. Prasupta, tanu, vichinna, udaranam, avidya kshetram, it says. Therefore, the avidya can engross us. It can be in a very dormant form in the Anandamaya Kosha and Vijnanamaya Kosha. But still it is there in the seed form, in the dormant, unmanifest form. But once it comes to the Manomaya Kosha, the emotions start dominating and they become very strong. And that strong emotions, powered by the raga and dvesha, can develop themselves into anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, infatuation, arrogance, and tremendous fear will set up. The abhinivesha is clinging to life, tremendous fear of death will all get mounted up in a very big way. When that happens in the Manomaya Kosha, then you have a big imbalance that is set up, and that is called the Adhi. That Adhi, in the form of an imbalance between the speeded up mind and the slow mind. The slow mind should be very necessary, but it has gone into a big imbalance of speeded up mind. And that Adhi now percolates down into the Pranamaya Kosha. In the Pranamaya Kosha, we have everything beautifully set up like a clear lake. But when the Adi start coming down, start hitting the Pranamaya Kosha get disturbed. All the Pancha Pranas, the five Pranas will completely get distorted and they start moving hither, and they become very fast, and someplace it gets stuck. All such things happen in the Pranamaya Kosha. That in turn brings about big imbalances and the distortions in the entire body, starting with the brain, and an imbalance between the left and the right brains, and triggers hypothalamus, causing the autonomic imbalance, endocrine imbalance, and the pituitary gland get activated to bring about big imbalances in the endocrine system, and which percolates down throughout the body into all organs and systems in the body, and bringing such imbalances at every level, going down even to the gene level. In the gene levels also there can be wrong manifestations of gene expressions may come up, and that can devastate and cause all different ailments. Particularly the ailments can be the modern non-communicable diseases, asthma, diabetes, hypertension, heart problem, epilepsy, migraine, irritable bowel syndrome, and so on. And it can be the psychiatric problems, neuroticism, hysteria, and schizophrenia, epilepsy, and whatnot. But because of the distorted aspect of the immune system and the weakening of the immune system, we may even succumb to infectious and contagious diseases and may succumb to the present menace of the COVID. So therefore, the solution is to build ourselves, prepare ourselves to see that we grow in the encounter with a very strong immune system, and bringing in the integrated approach of yoga therapy, integrated approach of yoga to reduce the avidya and convert all bad emotions to its mildest form and develop all positive virtues, and say that our immune system is full of vitality, energy, with the positive dimensions of love, affection, peace, calmness, and magnanimity, and sharing with others, synergizing and building the entire dimension into a wonderful tool. And that is what yoga offers. Therefore, the emphasis this year is to see that we grow from our normal level to become great human beings, healthy human beings, and with full of positive promotion of health, and we can rehabilitate ourselves from all the negative effects that might come from the COVID infections that might have come, or the NCDs may sprout up. We will be able to be free from that, preventing these things, and lead ourselves to be a very healthy human beings, and working together as a synergetic whole throughout the world. Millions and millions and crores of people all over the world, when we do, there's going to be a change even in the consciousness field and bring about the necessary healthy atmosphere and see that we bring peace on earth and health on earth, and we all are safe from the devastating effect of the corona, the COVID, and so on. And on this very auspicious 7th International Day of Yoga, which is also the World Music Day, I offer my gratitude to the great organizations that have built for organizing this wonderful International Day of Yoga on June 21st and before and after also. Namaskar, Dhanyavad.